Did you know that there's a whole bunch of people, maybe even you, doing jump cuts completely wrong in their videos, and it is costing you, your viewers, connection? Let's dive in, and I'm going to show you a game-changing technique that's so simple, you'll be going, why didn't I ever know this? So let's jump into Premiere Pro in this case, but this works across all software. And even if your software doesn't have this functionality, there's another way you can do it as well. So let's bounce into Premiere Pro in this case. Here I am blathering away. Yeah, go for it, Vic. And maybe around here I want to make a bit of a jump cut. So I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to go there, and we're going to just have that cut. And you can see it's a bit, that's a bit distracting, number one. And what a lot of people do to kind of fix that distraction is they'll probably crop in a little bit more. All right, so we look at it then, and it's fine. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but I certainly can. Watch where I am, and then I'm kind of moving over to the left. I'm obviously filling the frame a bit more, and that's a huge kind of distraction to the audience. It's just a bit, and it doesn't really look professional at all. So what we're going to do is we're going to fix this, and I'm just going to use these two clips here as the example. So I'm going to label these as red so we can visually see the bad ones, or let's go with rose. And then let's label these as green. By the way, just a super quick tip, label everything with color because it just makes you see things just in color, and that's a little bit easier. Here is where the secret sauce comes in. Most software will have this in their settings. This is Premiere Pro, but if you're using Final Cut or Resolve, I guarantee it's in there somewhere. You just have to dig it out. All I gotta do is go up here, and I'm going to go to View, and we can see, oh, these are grayed out, but if I click on the actual program sequence here, and I go back up, I can go to Add Guide. Now I'm gonna add two guides. You can change the color of the guides if you want. I think the default kind of cyan is fine. Cyan, blue, whatever. And you can have it left or right, doesn't really matter. So we can see we now have this line here. Now I'm going to add another one just to get really kind of precise, and I'm going to go down here and make sure it's horizontal. So now we have these two lines here. What do we do now? Well, here's the thing, these are completely draggable. So I'm going to drag this so it's covering, we'll say, one eye here on my left, your right. My right, your, anyway. We have kind of a focal point, or like it's kind of like a tracking dot in a way, and this is where the secret sauce comes in. So we can see when I'm cropping in, boom, my eye is gone. Now that's an awful still. But the thing here, right, is people make a huge connection to the eyes. What do they say? The eyes are the pathway to the soul and all of that. And if you're forcing someone to kind of look away or refocus their position, they're losing their attention watching a video. One of the things when it comes to YouTube is keeping people watching for longer. Maybe some of those folks are leaving your videos because your jump cuts are absolutely all over the place. Use the guides, rulers, whatever they're called, and worst case scenario, just like stick some tape onto the monitor, but just find that spot where the eyes are always in the one place. And you can't go wrong. Something else that you can't go wrong with is actually being able to deliver on camera. Yup, I know. You'd think for YouTube, most people would know. It's so hard to have good camera presence until now. This video is going to hook you up. So not only are you now an editing master to keep retention, you're also going to deliver the shit out of your videos with this one. Check it out, and I'll see you on the next vid. I'm back, baby. Maybe just for this one, but yeah, we're back. Anyway, watch that. Thanks.